guys because there's actually a really strong female character in the movie who kind of takes the spotlights from the guys because you're really kicking ass in the best way in the end of the movie. What sort of experiences have you had with this aspect of the movie, and was it the way when you started to make the movie, was that something you had in mind from the beginning?
Well, it was not like a conscious choice. It's just something that I like, you know, to have strong characters and a guy or a woman, you know, whatever, just a strong character. But it's true that in horror movies, usually you just show your tits and die. And I wanted a bit more, like, I mean, I love all the films of James Cameron, and I think he's one of the director who has, I think probably the character in James Cameron movie is more in love with his woman than his guys. I mean, he's got like badass guys, but like badass, I mean, Linda Hamilton in Terminator 2 or like this. And so I think that's just something, yeah, you not maybe something of going against it, like when you know you go with friends and see Friday the 13th and all this, and like, okay, they have beautiful girls, but they don't do shit. They just show their tits and die, and then it's like, how can you go to an actress and say, do you want to be in my movie? That's what you have to do. You have to show your tits and anything else? Oh, nah, not much. And so,
die, and that's it.
So it's maybe going against that and just to have like interesting characters, really.
Yeah, and you really enjoyed the script when you read it, you told me as well.
Yeah, he didn't really have the script.
Oh,
there was something like called like script, but it was funny because we worked before with Olivier in some short with zombies, and I told him what it's about, like a bikini, being naked, covered blood, and thing like ah! Yeah, it was a little bit, and suddenly he proposed me Chimères, and he asked me, Jasna, can you go for like boxing? And I said, yes, find me the coach or trainer and I will start tomorrow. And it happened like that, and more than we go in the movie, I was like, wow, this is an amazing chance what I have to interpret Livia, like for me, like experience like actress with everything that she is going through, like emotional way, but also this physical character. And play this, I was like, yeah, again saying thank you, Olivier. He offered me just amazing role.
Yeah, and you've been traveling festivals quite a bit.
Yeah, it's been about, like, we started in July in hometown in Switzerland, in Neuchâtel in 2013. So it's been like more than a year of this really complicated job to travel.
Yeah, it's so hard.
And meet nice people and then have nice hotels and free drinks. It's like
all over the world.
Yeah, which is, when you're a kid and you want to make movies, you don't think about that. But, you know, that's like, yeah,
that's a good bonus.
That's cool. Okay, you're not going to get money. Your parents going to be afraid that you're a director, you know, you're not going to get money. But then you have free drinks in festival with cool people. So
yeah,
that's not a good answer to your question. But
hey, and you went, I love this story because you went to South Korea for a really huge festival in South Korea.
Yeah.
And you got quite a welcome.
Yeah, I was telling you, we went to Busan in Korea. It was last July, so it was like 1 year that the film has been traveling. We thought that was probably one of the last festivals we do with Jasna and the actor. And we were there, like, you know, not in the main competition, of course, because you got like huge movies and we go to the closing ceremony. It's like the biggest red carpet ever. And you go in, like 400 little Asian, like teenagers, Asian girls, but it's like, hello, like, you don't know who we are, but like, yeah. It's like, just this picture that you take and then you go show your mom, and so it's, I made it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you don't say that they don't know you, but it's like,
no.
Look, mom, I'm
famous.
I was the lead guy in the festival, you know. I was the guest of honor, you know, mom, come on.
So I wanna step back a bit to before you made this movie and were about to make this movie. What were your inspirations and your thoughts? Because I read that you actually set out to make a monster movie, and then you didn't really have the budget for it, so you thought, okay, then what am I gonna do?
No, it's not exactly true. It's okay. No, it's yeah. Even I got things on the internet that is. Yeah, that's when you realize you made it, because rumors on the internet. No, I wanted to, when I knew I was going to make a feature film, and I knew it would be a genre movie. And first it was a thriller, it was a road movie with the usual, you know, 5 guys and going into the woods, and it was a road movie. So it was, and I'm happy now that I didn't make that because it's a bit too common. But so you know, you don't you don't get a lot of money in Switzerland, so suddenly this idea of the couple was like very intimate, and you know, if you make a feature film, it's not like a short film. You want to be in love with your characters because you're gonna spend 2 years doing that. So it was like all the good things together. Like yeah, I want to be in love with my characters, and it's intimate story, so it's not too expensive. At the same time, you got some special effects, but all the blood and all this, I've been working with the guy a few times, so I know he can do it with not a lot of money, and we're gonna go in Romania, which is not very expensive, so we're gonna like, you know, big production value because we shoot in Romania and we shoot abroad, and so it's like just all the good elements, and just find, okay, that's, we can make that film for the money we can get. So it was basically, that was the thought behind all to find the good idea that what was going to be the first feature film.
And I love that you're so into the practical effects.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, we got a few. I mean, you probably saw it. In India, we got a few shots that we had to put digital blood, and I was like, I don't want that. But you just don't have enough time on the day, and the makeup guys just had problems with all these tubes and this blood, so we had to put a few more. I don't want digital blood, but okay, you have to do it.
Well, it was outweighed by the amount of practical effects you had in the movie. We do have time for a few questions, so if there's any of you who have questions after the movie. Yes?
Yes.